Salam alaikum. This is Dallas from Dallas in Wonderland, and today we are at Epcot's Morocco Pavilion, and it's a pretty hot day here at Epcot, so we're definitely getting some authentic weather here. But I'm so excited to take you on yet another tour through Epcot's World Showcase as I share some fun facts, tidbits, and history on the Morocco Pavilion. From beautiful details, hidden gems, and wonderful food and drinks, there's tons to check out. But before we begin, be sure to like, subscribe, share, ring that bell icon, and be sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram for all the latest news and information on my videos. My handle is below, and that is @It'sMikeDallas. Again, @It's and my name, Mike Dallas. Now let's go ahead and enter Morocco. Following the France Pavilion and right beside the Japan Pavilion, Morocco is one of the few pavilions to have been funded by its actual government. The Fez House shows guests the typical Moroccan house, and nearby you'll find a fountain representing the Tangerine Fountain Fez. And inside this beautiful pavilion, North African plants including citrus trees, date palms, and olive trees and fountains can be seen. And along your stroll through Morocco, you may run into some belly dancers or even your favorite Disney characters, including Jasmine and my personal favorite, Aladdin. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm actually in line right now to meet Jasmine. I'm so excited. So Lamps of Wonder is actually where you meet Princess Jasmine, and she just arrived, so I'm going to be fortunate enough to meet her and get an autograph.
I know she's right here.
Thank you so much.
It's nice to see you. Enjoy the rest of your adventures.
Very well.
I'm of your best.
Amazing, thank you so much. At the time of construction, King Hassan II had actually sent designers to Epcot to ensure that the experience was perfectly fit and that the pavilion was accurately presented. And this was done quite beautifully and is very authentic, as you may note by the various mosaic work all throughout the pavilion. For example, you may have noticed that the tiles throughout the pavilion have some flaws, and this is entirely intentional. The Muslim belief is that only Allah can create perfection, and therefore the patterns and designs will have some intentional mistakes and misplacements in order to fully embrace this Muslim belief. It is also important to note that by Islamic customs, people are not to be represented in any form of art. Therefore, no persons will be seen in any of the art in the Moroccan pavilion. Fun fact, and this is a detail that unfortunately I missed, but there's a chimney near the restaurant Marrakesh. Now before I share this chimney, let's take a look at it now. It is now a false door leading to nowhere. Imagineers had scrapped the initial structure as it was deemed inappropriate, especially by Disney standards, and was a joke not only in the parks but online as well. Now let's take a look at what the chimney used to be. Yep, looks pretty phallic if you ask me. Not so Disney friendly. This tower right here is called the Kotoubia minaret, and it's an exact replica of the popular icon located at Kotoubia Mosque in Marrakesh, the largest mosque in Morocco. Beautifully designed and crafted, this tower was constructed by native artisans and beautifully represents their pride and craftsmanship through the intricate carvings and patterns all throughout. Staying true to the authenticity and respect for its source culture, it can be noticed that during Harmonious, the live firework presentation at the end of every night at Epcot, that while other structures of the World Showcase are lit, this one remains dark. And this is because the Kotoubia minaret is a prayer tower, and it would be a violation of customs to light a prayer tower at night. And speaking of towers, we're all familiar with the Tower of Terror at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Well, the Tower of Terror, standing at 199 feet tall, can very clearly be seen from the Morocco Pavilion, and in order to maintain the illusion that you're in Morocco, the backside of the Tower of Terror was designed with Moroccan elements in mind, and is meant to represent a Moroccan tower far in the distance. And here's a fun general Disney fact for you all. Have you ever noticed that the trash cans at Disney, among other things, are painted a certain shade of green? Probably not, and that's the point. Referred to as go away green, various elements at all of the Disney parks worldwide are painted this color in order to make them less noticeable to the human eye. Now, why do I mention this, you ask? Well, if you look at the Moroccan skyline, right there in the distance, you'll see Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, and that doesn't seem very Moroccan. So, you know what? Let's paint it go away green. As is commonly mentioned by Epcot parkgoers, Morocco has some of the best food and drinks offered at the World Showcase. The Spice Road Table is a Mediterranean restaurant located right on the water. They offer various small plates to be enjoyed with stunning views of the World Showcase. Now, headed towards the back of the Moroccan Pavilion, the restaurant Marrakesh offers visitors a chance to sample exotic cuisine of Morocco, including both chicken and seafood pastilla, harira, a variety of couscous and kebabs, and more. With breathtaking tiling and stunning brass chandeliers, this is definitely one worth checking out, and it even offers Berber and Shabi folk music and belly dancing. And located in the middle of the pavilion is the Tangerine Cafe, which offers various hummus and salad-based selections, as well as baklava and coffee. Drink-wise, I highly recommend the Sangria, which for the price isn't half bad. It's possibly one of my favorite drink selections at Epcot. So if you're doing drink around the world, I think the Sangria will be your Moroccan best bet. Now, as always, there is always a hidden Mickey. On the outside wall of this gift shop, you'll notice 3 plates in the shape of, that's right, our favorite Mickey Mouse. And there's also a hidden Mickey in this picture taken of a painting in a room located in front of the restaurant Marrakesh. And if you're looking for some authentic Moroccan merchandise, this is the place to be. Not only will you find belly dancing tutorial DVDs, but you'll also find daggers, ceramic plates, carpets and rugs, and like mirrors and everything you could possibly imagine that is associated with Morocco. Just check out the various gift shops all throughout and you'll be sure to find something beautiful for you to take home. Anyway, we are back home at Flamingo Crossings Village. It did start pouring, but we did get to finish our tour of the Morocco Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase. But this is only the tip of the iceberg. There's still so many more pavilions to see. We still got Japan, the American Adventure, Germany, Italy, and so on. There's still a lot more to see, guys. So be sure that you like, subscribe, share, ring that bell icon, and be sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. My handle is below, and that is at It's Mike Dallas. Again, that is at It's and my name, Mike Dallas. I got a lot more coming out, not just Epcot videos, but also park days through Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios, and a trip to New York City. So make sure you stay tuned, because there's a lot more coming. But until then, thank you so much for joining me, and thanks so much for watching.